The Wall Street Journal ran an interesting article based on a large poll that they conducted, looking at the spectrum of happiness from sad to extremely happy. And what they found is there is a subset of people in that extremely happy category, and they really wanted to dive deep and figure out why are they so much happier than everyone else. The findings might shock you. It comes down to 4 statistically connected items that make those people happy.
This is The Rare Advisor, proud to be a part of the Advisor Advancement Network and home of a business model supercharged by recurring and repeatable events. Your host is Mike Walters, CEO of USA Financial. He is an investment advisor representative of and securities are offered through USA Financial Securities, member FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor.
Helping people to retire happy begins with understanding what makes people happy in retirement, or better yet, what makes people happy overall. Well, interestingly, the Wall Street Journal, in an article called "They're the Happiest People in America," we called them to ask why. It is from April 21st of 2023, but then there was a recent update, which is how it popped up on my news feed. The article, or the poll that they conducted behind the article, identifies a statistical connection to happiness. And it's pretty compelling. The article is worth a full read. It's got a lot of information in it, but I'll boil it down for you right here. The 4 things that top the charts in terms of being statistically happy. Number 1, belief in God. Number 2, marriage. Number 3, your age. Specifically, as we age, we get happier, and the happiest people are over the age of 60. And number 4, community involvement. And a runner-up, if you will, in the number 5 spot is having a strong connection to 1, 2, or 3 people in your life. So taking it beyond the bounds of marriage, best friends, other family members, people who are truly important to you in your life, maybe in your business prior to retirement, if you're during the working years, whatever the case might be, a mentor, who knows what. So these things are pretty compelling. And the reason I bring it up, even though in some ways I almost hate that this is an important subject, but it is in fact an important subject. I can't tell you how many times I've watched people retire poorly. They wake up the first day of retirement and they have no idea what to do with themselves. They are not passionate about anything. They have lost their purpose in life. They were tied so tightly to what they represented in their work life that once they retire, they don't know what to do. I constantly tell people, if you don't know what your first year of retirement is going to look like, don't retire yet. You need to know what you want to accomplish, what you are excited about doing during that year. And it might be something very simple. It might be something, as simple as spending more time with family or doing some traveling or whatever. You need a purpose. And if you don't have one, I believe at the core of all this, you need to serve. Whether you're serving as a volunteer or whether you're doing a job that you're passionate about and you're serving that way by serving people and customers and employees and everything else, or maybe if we're talking about retirement, you're focusing and sliding into more of a part-time position or something that's maybe less demanding, but oftentimes that taking off some of those day-to-day demands may allow you to focus on the things that you truly are more passionate about. So it's an interesting article. I encourage you to go grab that. It's out of the Wall Street Journal. It's titled, "They're the Happiest People in America. We called them to ask why." It's not written about retirement, but I guarantee you this article has a strong tie into the work you do as an advisor, helping to coach and mentor people through retirement. And again, they're coming up with a statistical connection to happiness. The top 4 items: belief in God, marriage, as you age, you get happier, and staying involved in the community. There you have it.
This information is for licensed financial professionals only and is not intended for use in soliciting sales from the public. The views expressed represent the opinions of the presenter or their featured guest, not necessarily those of USA Financial or its affiliated subsidiaries. Industry references are generic and not intended to represent actions or beliefs of any individual or entity. Content is only presented to illustrate general principles, beliefs, or ideas and should not be construed as legal or regulatory advice. Trademark and copyright protected. USA Financial and Affiliates.